It shouldn't come off as a big shock that I am a huge PlayStation fan. I hit the ground running with Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PS1 and I loved it. It was a very cinematic, enthralling experience that I could play for endless hours without being bored. Then we move on to the PS2. The PS2 clearly upped the ante. It had games with a significant amount of quality behind them. Jak 2, God of War, so many great staples, Sly Cooper, the Grand Theft Auto series that was surprisingly a timed exclusive, but I'm sure everyone remembers playing GTA on the PS2 due to its exclusivity at the time. Metal Gear Solid 3, one of the best MGS games in my opinion. We then move on to the PS3. The PS3 had bumps in the road. First and foremost, I think everyone remembers how the price was severely jacked up. $600 for a PS3. That's very steep. I know they had a lower model, but we're talking about the one with the bigger hard drive. That was an L, clearly. Then we had the whole cell processing thing being way too ambitious for its standards. It goes without saying that Sony lost in that generation because Microsoft really was developer friendly. They were getting more and more titles from third-party software and studios and support, and they really started off swinging. Gears of War, that game was amazing on the Xbox, and I played it and I loved it. We move on then to the PS4. PS4 had multi-plats, some exclusives that really were hit and miss when it started out, and then we had the whole remaster debacle where every game initially on the PS3 was a remaster. Then Sony picked up the pace and we go to now, where they have great exclusives, great games, a good place to play. What PlayStation fanatics tend to embody is Sony's cockiness. Granted, I did say that I don't care about this crossplay situation because every company does dirt. This is true. Microsoft, Nintendo survive together? Get the fuck out of here. Microsoft, you need to unlock the free-to-play aspect from Xbox Live Gold entirely, because that is behind a paywall to free-to-play your games. And Nintendo, the Nintendo Switch isn't really that powerful, so you won't be cross-playing with every third-party game under the sun. And also, if they do manage to optimize games for the Switch via third-party, you have to deal with parity issues, which is 30 FPS versus people with a high frame rate online. That's what I think about the whole crossplay thing. But some Sony motherfuckers, they embody not having crossplay. They say crossplay is terrible. I never said that. I never said another platform doesn't deserve a feature, another platform doesn't deserve to play with other friends. When it boils down to another platform of choice, I would never say it's good to exclude features from that platform, exclude olive branches, and exclude exclusives. Because that's a stupid thing to say, and a lot of Sony fanboys, they embody Sony's cockiness. I can't tell you what's worse when calculating all the problems that PlayStation had in the past and people being in straight up denial. Remember when Sony had a poor infrastructure and people were defending PS Plus, saying it's free during the PS3 era, so you have no right to complain? Yet Sony went down for a week. They kept getting hacked by amateur ass fucking pussy children, the Lizard Squad. Like, how can you defend that by saying it's free, we don't deserve to have service for a week, we don't deserve to play our games? I remember when SOCOM 4 came out during that time. What if someone wanted to play online? Ever think about that? You ever once think about that? No. No, you didn't. You really fucking didn't. And then PlayStation tried to put a protection plan so people don't have their information stolen. You shouldn't be paying for something that should be free. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand that you look like a complete moron if you defended PS Plus all those years ago for being free, yet when it comes to the next generation of consoles, Sony decided to make a pay for online service with PS Plus? And then I could tell you that PlayStation Now is shit. I don't like it. It's overpriced. Xbox Game Pass is better. It's a better deal. You get all the games that you want to play. It's less money, like $9-10 a month. You get to download those games on the platform, and it probably runs better as well. I'm just saying, on the forefront of services, you guys seem a bit slow analyzing what's going on here. You guys seem to be defending bad services, but when another platform does good services, like Xbox, you guys shit on it for no reason. Why? Xbox doesn't have any high-profile games, yet they still have backwards compatibility, which is something that PlayStation has been phasing out time and time and time again. Look at PS2 to PS4. That was going to be a great service, in my opinion. It's dead. They rarely update it. They don't care. The games are overpriced. Stop defending bad things. The misinformation bit is hilarious because I'm sure a lot of people, they flock to JTech's echo chamber. A lot of people, they probably like what he preaches. I'm pretty sure there's people that dislike him. There's people that like him. JTech TV is a pro PlayStation channel, but he is toxic. Guess what this nigga said? He said Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy was going to be a PS4 exclusive. Wrong. You're wrong. It's on PC and other platforms. Try again before jumping the gun, because a lot of Sony fanatics, they tend to jump the gun. I'm not going to go out and say any third-party game is going to stay exclusive to PlayStation's platform if that deal is made, unless there is a compromise in the future, because that could happen. That game could be ported, and I don't see why people get mad when Sony loses a third-party game from a third-party studio they don't own internally. That always mind-boggled me. It always made no fucking sense. People are mad that Neo got ported to PC? Are you fucking serious? We're talking about Team Ninja here. Team fucking Ninja, who has done multiplats over the course of 2 generations. Are you serious, fam? And I guess the creme de la creme is the hypocrisy from Sony fanboys, because again, we can praise exclusives under the sun. I also praise Sony exclusives, but if a game failed, if a game had wasted potential, like The Order 1886, I certainly wouldn't give that game a 10 out of 10. I wouldn't give, look, I'm opening the game case right now. I wouldn't give this shit a 10 out of 10. It's more like below average, you know? It's more like a game that had potential, but it's not a 10 out of 10 to me. Look at these fucking Metacritic scores. Unbelievable. Unbelievable for the fucking user reviews, right? Again, I don't get it. I don't get people who go out and criticize other people's spending habits. You can buy whatever the fuck you want, but when people say people go out and buy 5 or 6 Xbox One X's, even though it's stupid, that is stupid to me, but hey, people can buy whatever the fuck they want. And then you go out and buy 5 or 6 PlayStation Pros. Oh shit, Spider-Man on PS Pro, son. I'm scratching myself like a crackhead right now. Oh shit, God of War on PS4 Pro. If I had that fucking money, I'd put it in a bank, but that's just me. I wouldn't buy 5 or 6 PlayStation Pros just because they are reskinned to a different aspect of a different video game franchise. Put that money away. Put it towards your kids in college. Do something else with it instead of wildly spending it. But hey, like I said, that's my opinion. Do what the fuck you want, right? I mean, if you feel like going out and buying 8 PlayStation VRs and you feel like they have been a valuable asset to the team when they've been benched the entire season and they put out nothing but a few interesting titles and nothing else but shovelware, more power to you. If you think the PlayStation Vita is worth playing but that shit is like dead when it comes to new IPs, more power to you. The moral of today is don't be a JTech TV in the PlayStation community. Just don't. Avoid it. Don't be misinformed. Don't jump the gun when an exclusive comes out from a third-party studio and it gets ported to PC anyway. Actually open your mind and look at all these PlayStation services and say, hey, maybe that one is a bit shit for me. I don't like it. Doesn't work for me. I wouldn't go around saying that MLB The Show, like JTech, is the greatest exclusive of all time for the PlayStation brand because I don't care about fucking baseball. And he said that shit. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Unless it's like MLB Slugfest, then maybe I'll give it a go, but that's arcade style baseball. Anyway, I am diverging. Again, don't be fucking JTech TV. Don't be misinformed. Stop being so cocky, PlayStation fanatics. And I will see you guys next time. Later.